Hey guys, it's Jeremy from Dynamic Performance Fitness and Fit Body Bootcamp, dptraining.com, fitbodybootcamp.com. I'm here in the Hilliard studio, and I just wanted to show you guys a nice, quick workout that you can do at home, and all you need is one piece of equipment. If you know me, you know I'm a big fan of keeping it simple, keeping it minimal, because it usually does the best thing for you. And everybody's always looking for stuff to do at home, quick, easy. Maybe you can't make it to the gym. And you want to get it in still, right? So I went, as I was out and about today, you know, just checking out Hilliard. I went to Play It Again Sports, and they actually had kettlebells there. So I was pretty excited because they're rare to come by just in stores. But they had a 50-pound kettlebell, so I picked it up. Very inexpensive, obviously. It was Play It Again Sports, so it was used, so can't beat the price. You know, I think I paid, so it's 50 pounds, I think I paid like $70 for it, which is pretty good. Not bad at all. And so, just going to show you a kettlebell chest press, a goblet squat, like a lawnmower row with it, lunges, shoulder press, and kettlebell swings. And maybe show you a couple abs that you can throw in there as well. Although most of it is going to involve the core anyways, just because you're using one kettlebell. And you know, the thing about kettlebells, you know, that are completely different than using a dumbbell. You know, I know you're saying, why can't I just get you know, a set of dumbbells or stuff? You can absolutely, you can get a lot done with just, you can do just as much with a dumbbell as you can a kettlebell, but just the how it throws you off, you know, it works your stabilization muscles and stuff like that. It's just completely different than, you know, the center of gravity of it is different than a dumbbell. So just works you in a completely different way, and it is a very versatile piece of equipment. And really, if you get it in the right spot, not overly expensive. Like I said, you know, I think I paid $70 for this, and I have basically a whole in-home gym that I'm going to show that you can do with. So these are going to be basic movements. The most advanced thing that you'll see is the kettlebell swing, but I want to make sure I walk you through some of the stuff and technique, and things like that. Just when you're gripping the kettlebell, important thing to remember is, you want to keep it kind of down on your thumb, right? I mean, it's different. You don't want it like right in the middle of your palm, like you would a dumbbell. You kind of want to let it hang down for some of the different things. And anytime you have it here, you want it in this little cradle of your my kids call it your armpit. But your armpit's there. So, but just in that little cradle there when you're doing some things, and just stay strong with it. Completely different grip than when you're doing a kettlebell, especially because it's this, you know, as you get bigger in weights, the grips get fatter, so it taxes your grip. So, show you a couple things here. You know, if you like it, comment on it. You know, if you have any questions, click on the link below and get a hold of me. So, I'll show you a couple things. Hope you enjoy it. All right. So again, first thing is a kettlebell chest press. So, again, it's really going to tax your core because, again, you're just doing one. So you really got to stabilize the other side. I'm just going to do a floor press. So should be, you know, pretty good. All right. I'm going to do about 12 on each side here. All right. So nice tight core. Again, as I go down, it's in that cradle. I'm going down, locking it in there. I'm going to press it straight up. All right. So right here. See how my elbow is just going straight down? I'm not letting it fly out, keeping it real nice and tight. Good. Roll over, lock it in there, same thing. But you see how that weight is back here? Just completely different than having that dumbbell right there and centered, right? So
got a lot of stabilization that's working because it wants to wobble that way. Good. And you see how I rolled over? I'm not just letting it fly out, letting my arm fly out. I'm just rolling over to it and setting it down. So obviously protect that shoulder. So that was the kettlebell chest press, floor press. All right. Again, keeping that elbow in tight. Kettlebell's resting right on your wrist. If I wanted to, I could have had my hands straight up. I was just pressing straight up right there. All right. Let my elbow come down and pressing up from there. Awesome. 50 pounds. And I can normally dumbbell press a lot more than that, but that was a good challenge. So for a kettlebell. So next thing I want to do is a goblet squat. So here you're just tucking that right underneath your chin. Tucking that right underneath your chin here, squatting, and so you can go nice and deep here, right? So really sit in the hole. Keep that core nice and tight, eyes up, and just squat. Nice center of gravity. Back on those heels, pushing those hips back. All right, next thing is just a lawnmower row, all right? So, again, that's there. It's going to work that grip. Elbow on the other knee, pulling it up, squeezing those shoulder blades straight up, all right? So you want to make it hard, right? Nice and slow up, nice and slow down, all right? It's really over-exaggerate. Good. Do 12 on the other side. Really feel that in my core because of that stabilization, holding that opposite. We're doing one arm, right? I mean, if you want, you can add a little bit more. I'm taking that away. Right there. Nice flat back. Squeezing those shoulder blades, good. So that is the just a bent over row, lawnmower row. Next thing is just goblet lunges. All right, I'll show you a couple different things you can do with the lunge here. All right, so again we can go right back to tuck it underneath the chin, right, up, out, lunging down. Making sure that toe's out in front, standing tall. We'll do 6 and switch. I'll show you different. So now you can do kind of passing it in between. Back up. Just works that stability a little bit more. Good. Other side. Ooh. So you really got to stabilize on that swing out. Good. All right, so a couple different lunges there. The goblet and that swing, working on stabilization. So, as you can see, stuff is good for getting a little bit of cardio too. So, next thing is a shoulder press. So, important thing on this is with the kettlebell, with the dumbbell, whatever it is. I see too many times people kind of doing this. You want to try and up and get your shoulder kind of tucked into your ear, right? Right in there, so you're nice and tight. Good extension. This should be, your elbow should be right in line with your shoulder, your armpit, right? Not out here, up and in tight, all right? So if you're doing both are in tight right there. Bam, bam. So with that kettlebell, right? Remember how I said we're starting in here, right? So this nice plane, going straight up with it. Bam. Bam, nice and tight. Just dropping it straight down. Then you're just letting it fall, right? If you really want to tax it, you go nice and slow down, right back into that cradle, right back up. Good. All right, other arm. Tuck it. Really feel that core fire. Good. Woo! All right. Shake those off a little bit. So I did on knee, so you guys could see me, but obviously you can do it standing. Same thing. Bring up, tucking it, keeping it nice and tight to the ear. All right. Next thing, we're gonna do some straight leg deadlift. All right. So on these guys, main point is keep that back nice and flat, right? Head up, back nice and straight, hinging at you. So you don't want to lock those legs out, right? You're going to keep a slight bend in those knees, hinging at your waist, down, all the way up, right? Hips, nice and kind of thrust them out. Don't overextend them. You just kind of pop them nice and tight. Squeeze those glutes at the top, right? So good glute, lower back, hamstring stretch here, all right? So here, right, up with it, slight bend in those knees, hinging at the waist, down as far as you can, squeeze it. Tax a little more. You go one arm, same thing, right? Stabilize. Do 6 on the other side. So if you notice, I'm not keeping that hand there, have it out, so that I'm still working that stabilization. All right, show you some swings. So same thing on those swings. It's all hips and legs, really. Too many times you'll see people here and try and like front raise it. It's not really what it is. So make sure you are using your hips and legs, load it, right? So your stance is that nice athletic position, right? So right there, swing it down. Again, you're moving those hips forward, right? So here, bam, at the top. Bam, load it, explode it, okay? Start off, light on these. Don't go heavy until you get the motion down, all right? So, again, start with a nice swing, load it, bam. All right, so you're doing it right when the end of that bell is flipping up. If that bell is down, you know what I mean? If it's down like that, that's too much shoulder. If it flips up, you're using your hips and legs, all right? So those are just some quick, simple, easy, like I said, the hardest one is those swings, because you really got to be nice and tight and have good form. Same thing on those straight leg deadlift. It's a great, glute, ham, developer, and lower back for people that have back trouble. Great exercise to do that. Other than doing the strict form deadlifts, right? Olympic deadlifts. But so, good. That's a good workout. That's round one. I'm gonna do probably about 2-3 more rounds right there. Boom, boom, boom. Get that cardio going, and it's just a nice, quick, efficient workout using one piece of equipment. So, again, if you have any questions, give me a call, 740-627-0341. Email me at jeremy@dptraining.com. All right, you can click on the link below. Shoot me a message, comment on this if you like it. If you don't like it, good. All right, we'll talk to you later. Go get it, attack it every day. Stay strong. Take it easy.